What's up, art babes who are super beautiful and super soulful? So I just wanted to really quick check in with y'all and let you know what I'm doing right now. Basically, I've been into real estate for maybe it hasn't been a year yet. I got seriously into like, okay, I can do this. I think in October of 2018, and from that point, in the start of it was watching Mark Whitten's Breakfast Club, his interview talking about wholesaling and how easy it can be to build generational wealth and financial abundance and all that. And he talks about wholesaling real estate and flipping properties and putting them on contracts and all of that. I can make a separate video. I'm assuming that you already know what wholesaling is, though. I'll make a separate video though, just in case you don't. But for those who do and you're here, basically, so yeah, I spent like all of 2018 just doing the research about it, working on my mindset, because that's a huge part. And then also going in, I wasn't in the States for like a month. So February I got back, started working at an elementary school, and now that it is April right now, I kind of got, because you know when you're starting a new project, depending on how persistent you are, it's kind of like a roller coaster before you actually start to become skillful at it. And I decided though that like I am ready to do this. You know, that's what the mindset part is all about, because you really have to kind of condition yourself. What I was working on is conditioning my subconscious mind to really know that like this is something I can do. And another thing was just really convincing myself that it's easy to do. Like, it's not as hard as like my brain is probably trying to make me think it is. But anyway, so I got back on it, like learning about it and not giving up on it, just sticking back with it, picking it back up. I made, as you can probably see right there, I made a bunch of bandit signs. I put out maybe like 50 this one night. I like woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and did it. But I didn't, my strategy on that could have been better, because I put some of them on stop signs and like public property, you know, like, or is it considered government property? I don't know, but y'all know that that's a no-no. So, I kind of got discouraged from that technique. So I was like, okay, how am I going to market? And basically what I started doing was literally YouTubing again, how to market for wholesaling, to like get wholesale deals and to get some leads. And what came up was, I was going to say cold calling, but cold calling comes second. First is driving for dollars. And yeah, so I'm like, oh, duh. Like, I had already kind of knew about it, but not really. Because once I heard about it again, I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense. Like, just write down. I guess I didn't know how to, like, follow through with it. Like, I understood the concept of, like, you drive and you find the properties that, like, look run down. But I didn't, like, put too much thought into, like, and that's why this is all mindset. Because, honestly, we're the only things holding us back a lot of the times. And it can be something so silly as just not investigating a little bit more about one particular concept, you know. But anyway, so yeah, you just find the properties that look run down, grass is growing and everything, and then just write down the address and then put it on like a spreadsheet, or that's what I'm going to do, put it on a spreadsheet, and then call or skip trace and just like call the people, like find the people that live there, and get their number and everything, which is very possible online. There's lots of websites, and that's called skip tracing. And then you just cold call, like just call them, say like, hey, I'm trying to sell this property. And so yeah, so basically what I did was, after I got off work today, I work in South LA, I just drove, I drove like 3 blocks down from where I work and turned right and went down this neighborhood street, you know, houses to the left and right of me. And the first house, or like maybe the second or third, but basically the first house that I laid my eyes on to the right the grass was so high. The grass was so high. I'm like, nobody lives here. Like, you couldn't even get to the front door. Like, I ended up going up because I couldn't find the address like visible on the outside of the house. So I just walked up, and I had to like climb over the grass and everything. So I couldn't find it, and I didn't think to look in their mailbox. Like, I wasn't like naturally like, let me be intrusive, you know. That wasn't, I didn't have that idea. But what I had heard from another video, and I forget, well, Max Maxwell or Mark Maxwell, someone. If you know about wholesaling, you know what I'm talking about. But he interviewed someone else who was saying how, like, something that some wholesalers do not do is go ask the neighbors on both sides of the house, like, whether, instead of like skip tracing, you know, to find who owns it, asking the neighbors any information that they might have, or not even instead of, but like in addition to, I guess, but asking them, getting information from the neighbors. And so I went to one of the neighbors, and I asked him, like, do you know who lives over there? He's like, he gave me his name and everything. And I was telling him, well, do you know what the address is for that? Because I believe the house on the right of the house was like 131, and then the house on the left, but like on the other side of the house I'm looking at was 139. So between 131 and 139, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like find it that way. And I told him that, and he was like, yeah, just go look in their mailbox and see what their mail says. And so I did that, and it was like 135 or something. Yeah, it was 135. And so that was, a pretty successful like first shot at it. And I kind of just like really nailed the hammer on the nail. What? It kind of just showed me that when you are persistent and when you do go for things will get easier for you. Like, the things, I don't believe that things need to be like hard and difficult, and that you have to like struggle for like anything, like joy, peace of mind, like financial abundance, like healthy relationships. I don't think you have to struggle for any of it. I think it's all as simple, it can be, at least. You can struggle and you can get that stuff, but at the expense of what? Stress and your health and everything. I think things can be easy. We can flow into it. We just have to convince our minds. Like, we just have to like do some, oh my gosh, quick side note, but last night I had a dream. I was just like chilling with Oprah, like dumb chilling. Like, she picked me up and I was just like riding in her car, and she like took me to Harvard because she had like a house/office with the pool there, and it was so detailed. I'm gonna do a video right after this about this dream because it was so vivid. But anyway, yeah, so that was what I did. I just want to track my progress because it's April 11th, 2019, and I learned about it in October. We're just gonna see how quick I can get like my first deal. I know I can do it. Shout out to Dara Abasu. Shout out to the Flip Man, I believe is his name. Shout out to everyone shout out to Mark Whitten, everyone who's doing wholesaling, everyone who's inspiring people to do it. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, like everyone that's, investing in real estate and passing the knowledge on, spreading the knowledge, because we can't be greedy with this stuff. It's like, for what? Like, I'm gonna share the information I have because it's not like you're in the same area that I'm in. And even if you are in it, like, I don't believe in like a lack. Like, I don't believe that someone can take an opportunity away from me. If someone gets an opportunity and I don't get it, it was meant to be that way. But it doesn't mean that I'm like one less. We're still, that's just how I think. But that's all for this video. Like, comment, subscribe.